To throw again on second down. Prescott pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll throw again. Prescott to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Has been playing in a shutdown rumble so far, even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And leads down to a field goal at 17-14. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. The run on first down gets him a couple up to the 27. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Prescott on the move to his left. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. First chance for the Commanders offense now as they head out for their opening series in the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room 1 one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense has got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How they want to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington. To throw is Brissett. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Into the air once more, it's Brissett. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. Now Brissett. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Comfortable lead.
Marr on for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Brian Robinson Jr. making his way back onto the field. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter. Finished with over 300 yards on the night. Later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Brissett winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 66 yards. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Now Dallas gets set to take the field. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott under pressure, and they got to him again. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was... bundle, but they allow the conversion. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter play. Back now in Arlington. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Pollard. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From just shy of midfield, Prescott. Oh, no, he lost the football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
Past the 20. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. But how about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
From the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Now the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Run for Pollard. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And Cooks has it over the middle.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
On play action, Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course, you got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Play action now, Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. The 40. The 20. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Takes it at the 7.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup. A Cowboy 1st down there. Prescott to Gallup.
And quickly they get to the line. A 1st down throw for Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Prescott off play action.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
And he'll go right back to Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Pollard will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points and gets them back within a field goal. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at early's opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Brissett. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And out of bounds.
Crowd's on the other side of midfield at the 45. So Dak Prescott in the offense. Down by a field goal. Just over a minute 40 to play. Now they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Now Dak. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Here's Prescott. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Here's Dak. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. To throw, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So a big one coming now for Brett Maher. This to tie things up in the final minute. Maher able to put this one through, and that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Midge used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Second and 6. Prescott. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now Prescott. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And Maher pulled it left. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Boy, that's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. And now you've got to regroup as a team, get the energy back up, and get ready for overtime. And make sure you pump him up, too. He may be needed to try and win it again later.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is taken in at the 5.
overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the end.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll run again here with Robinson. And some space here.
They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 42 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. He had the interception woes in regulation, and now they carry over into overtime. And on the other side, CD, all they need is a field goal to win it.
I'm glad you pointed that out, Brandon, because he has not been sharp all game long. He's been rather loose with some of his passes, and this one might cost him the ball game.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Here comes the first throw in OT for Prescott. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Here's Prescott. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard, and he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Prescott now. Left side to Lamb. He's got room at the 30. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38. Well, in overtime, I think coaches are always wondering where's that magic line for my kicker. They're already in field goal range after that big play.
I'm glad you brought that up because that magic line can change throughout the game. It's constantly being updated by teams. It starts with pregame. Okay, how do you feel? As the game goes on, they might ask him again, still feel that same number? Is it a different number? Right hash, left hash, what do you need? And that goes into the play calling.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, Parker?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this all the way through. Who's going to win it? What, we're getting overtime? Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not surprised it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution was pretty darn good.
So for the Cowboys,